dear guitar maniacs. In this episode I want to show you 5 exotic guitar models that you can hear in recordings now and then, but are probably not that famous as the standard electric or acoustic guitars. If you like what you see, please leave a thumbs up, please subscribe, and now have fun. Alright, so what we got here is a so-called Resonator guitar. These ones are very famous for using it with an open tuning and playing slide guitar in combination with a bottleneck on it. But you can also hear it a lot in pop music, especially with Mark Knopfler, who uses it for open tuning finger pickings on songs like, let's say, Romeo and Juliet or Telegraph Road. Here's how it sounds like. Okay, so what we got here doesn't look that different to a standard guitar, but if you could look a little bit closer, you would see that this guitar doesn't have any frets in it. This type of guitar is especially famous among bass players, like Jaco Pastorius used the bass without frets, but it also sounds very cool if you have it with a guitar. One thing that you have to take care of is the intonation, and it's probably not that good to play chords because you would have to be right on the same spot, but it sounds cool for oriental sounding stuff, and also you can hear it in pop music. This is how it sounds like. Okay, what I'm holding here right now is a Danelectro 12-string electric guitar. I'm sure everybody knows the 12-string acoustic guitar, but also when it comes to electric guitar, 12-string sounds are very famous, especially in the 60s, where Judge Harrison used 12-string electric guitars on the record Help. And also, of course, Roger McGuinn from the Byrds used it on the tunes like Turn, Turn, Turn or Mr. Tambourine Man. There's also a term which is called jingle jangle or jangle guitar for that typical Vox boosted with a treble booster guitar sound that you can hear on the Byrds records. This is how it sounds like. Alright, the next guitar that I'm holding here is again a Danelectro model, but this one is a baritone guitar. Baritone guitars are essentially tuned like normal guitars, but they're a perfect fifth lower, hence the long neck. These guitar sound very low. They're somewhere between a bass guitar and an electric guitar, and you can hear the sound a lot when it comes to surf music or these spaghetti type of Western soundtracks. But they're also very good for doubling metal riffs if you want to have a little bit more clarity in the sound. This is how the baritone sounds like. Okay, another thing that can be easily generated with any ordinary guitar is the sitar sound. The sitar is an Indian instrument, and the sound of the sitar is because of a very wide bridge that creates certain overtones that gives it that typical chirpy sound that you have from a sitar. But they're also very cool for doubling chord pickings, and you can hear it a lot with guitar players like Steve Vai or Brian Jones from the Rolling Stones. And a very famous model is the choral sitar, but you can also just buy a so-called sitar bridge, which looks like that, and you can build it into any cheap guitar that you have at home, or you can go ahead and buy a choral or Danelectro sitar. There are various models around there. So this is how a sitar bridge sounds like.